Hello there, Veronica Polo here. It's never too late to start to undust your email list. And I know today we tend to read less and less emails, or we simply just don't. But when it comes to your business, email is still the most effective marketing strategy, believe it or not. But the way we're tackling email in 2024 will be intentional and personal. So let's talk about emails, shall we? Hey, I'm Veronica de Polo, and with more than 15 years being a marketing strategist, are you ready for actionable bite-sized episodes about business advice on marketing, branding, and messaging to take your business to the next level? If you're a service business owner, we'll show you how to attract qualified leads on social media and beyond. We'll reveal the art of showcasing your brand effectively and will uncover the best strategies to hook your audience so they keep coming for more. Say goodbye to outdated marketing strategies and embrace the power of change. Welcome to the Branding Momentum Podcast. Okay, let me rewind and tell you my story when I first, started to work from corporate and I began my entrepreneurial journey as an image consultant. I needed to get into, people's emails, and I had no emails because everything that I had done before was about corporate and it was a different kind of business. So there was social media was slowly starting and not many people were on it. And at least not my ideal clients. And the emails at that moment were king. So I began to ask my family and my friends and my colleagues to send me the emails of their friends that they would think that they could benefit from me writing to them about image and how to dress and give them tips on that. And so my database started to grow one email at a time. And then I would regularly send them emails every week to give them tips and tricks, and my database grew. And when I learned about lead magnets, what they can actually do for your business, and people were like, no, email is dead. I thought, are you kidding me? I just signed up to this amazing email because I was going to get something that I wanted that they were offering. So to me, remember, everywhere we buy online, you need to provide an email. So email is not dead. It's still very alive. What has actually really changed, and it changes, is how we use it, which in a way is an advantage. And in my prediction for 2024, I mentioned that personalization was the key. And emails are just the expression of just that. They are personal, just like a podcast. It's personal. I'm here talking to you in your ear. I'm not live in a conference. I'm not, I'm simply here in my pajamas talking to you. You have my attention, right? So the same principle is for the email. When you get an email, either you get it on your personal work email or your personal email. It says something like, hey, Mary, hey, Diana, hi, John, whatever your name is, right? And you are reading, you are learning, you are laughing, or you are getting motivated because of what you are actually reading. So if our end goal is that we want to get leads, to get sales, to make money and be happy, then we need to get into people's emails with finesse, right? But just before, I want to get into that, it is actually very important that you know that above anything, what does your ideal client want and need? We can't do an email strategy if we don't know what they are searching for, what makes them, get up at night and sweat. And we can't do an email strategy if we don't know what they're searching for, and what makes them wake up at night. And to do that, you need to understand how to speak to your potential clients. And I believe I'm going to leave you that in the show notes, the guide that I've created, how to speak to your potential clients with a workbook. So there are 3 places where you should actually focus on getting those hot leads. And I'm not talking about Hotmail, okay? I'm not talking about Hotmail. So the first place we need to understand is email strategies with lead magnets and your website. So this strategy is something that I will actually start implementing on our own website as well. And as you know, I have many free lead magnets or freebies in our shop. But we're going to try to do this to immerse ourselves as, think in terms of our potential clients and see what type of lead magnets they actually want to see once they pop into one of our pages and inside of our website, of course. So this strategy is something that I will start implementing in our own website as well. And I wanted to share it here with you today. As you know, I have many freebies and lead magnets in our shop, but I'm going to try to do this to immerse myself as my potential client and see what type of lead magnets I can place inside of my website to get more leads there, because whoever comes to our website is searching for something. I'm going to, decipher what they need, so I give them exactly what they need per page. So I am adapting what we used to offer, the same kind of freebie for all the websites. So now it's going to be different freebies in the entire website. So we're going to be testing this out, and I suggest that you may try to do this if you have any freebies within your service that you are providing to get leads. Why not test different kinds of freebies inside of your website to get those leads, right? Now, the second thing that we're going to be doing is newsletter revamping. Now, the newsletter revamp will be more intentional. I don't know if you follow V's Insider's newsletter. I send it every Monday and Tuesday. So Monday is for everyone. And on Tuesday, we only send it to those people that have not opened that email. And inside, I share a bit of what's going on with me and the podcast. And most week, I provide marketing tips or thoughts or rants about something that I see wrong or a mindset shifts that I see that I want to share with my subscribers, of course. I also have a monthly email newsletter, and we send that to everyone as well, but we're also very mindful and specifically to those people that don't want to get a weekly newsletter. We send them the monthly. And inside the monthly, we share all the episodes that we've had throughout the month, and we provide obviously a monthly tip advice, and we also share our digital products that we've gone out throughout that month. I've changed the monthly newsletter many times, but we always try to provide value to the people that are signing up. So for you, I actually want you to think, where can you be more exclusive in your newsletter? How can you be more personal? I want you to share more personal information about you. Maybe pictures if you went away, or you were on a holiday, or on a weekend, or you were drinking something that you love. How can you relate to what people really need? And I want you to shift how you communicate and share maybe I don't know, let's see something that you're reading right now that is inspiring you or motivating you, right? It's all about connectivity. Remember, people that are reading these emails, they're alone. So whatever you're saying to them, just like the podcast, right? They're reading your words. So you don't have to be as formal as you would write a regular email about work. You can be personal and you can share more things there that you would share anywhere else. I mean, I eat and read so many blogs and emails that I feel like I already know them. And that is where we really want to connect with the people that we have in our database. I know the struggle of having so many dreams, goals, and a bunch of papers around, and only half of those things get done. Not focusing on the important stuff, which is to be a better service provider to my clients, but also to myself. That is why I made a planner for service-based business owners that want to kick ass, all in one place. The planner includes 135 pages. All tabs are clickable, and each section has a cover to access where you want to go easily. Not only you don't need to print this planner if you don't want to, because everything is fillable. We include sections on how to know yourself and your business, yearly planning, quarterly planning, monthly financial planning, monthly goal setting, weekly planning, a client hub, and resource section. Go to the description here below and go to veronicadepolo.com/shop. Otherwise, look for the banner where it has the service-based business planner ready for you to download. This is not just a purchase. This is an investment in your business success. Come and join us and grab your service-based digital planner right now. Now, the third thing that I want you to consider is to, if you can, of course, I know not everybody has software to do this, but I'm just going to say it, is to segment your emails. So I've mentioned that I have different lead magnets or freebies for my audience, right? And all these freebies have a tag. So some people subscribe to my newsletter and some people don't. But when we have their email, because you gave them something that they really wanted, and now what you can do and write to those that are not your subscribers and ask them questions about the freebie they got. Or if you want to create a better strategy, why not create automations, meaning emails that you send to them with valuable information, answering questions in those emails, things that they might be thinking about that freebie, and then automate them. You only write them once and they come out every few days. Maybe it's a sequence. So first show you know what you're talking about. You understand the struggles, and you can mention something like, you send them 4 emails to get inside of your newsletter because you share more valuable information within those 4 emails. And maybe you are addressing objections, or you are saying, listen, if you sign up to the newsletter, I go even deeper on these sort of topics if you sign up. And why do you want to do that? Because that is where, when you have them inside your database, when you have them as subscribers, you are warming them up. And you are warming them up regularly and consistently. Now, I'm going to mention one last thing here, and it's going to affect you if you have a Gmail account, or people that are, inside of your database that have a Google account. So Google is changing its guidelines. And I'm going to read this literally And you can Google this actually, by the way. I will try to leave you the link so you can read the guidelines. So, starting February 2024, Gmail will require the following for senders who send 5,000 or more messages a day to Google accounts. Authenticate ongoing email, avoid sending unwanted or unsolicited email, and make it easy for recipients to unsubscribe. So, what this actually means, and this can be actually you, or it might not be you, but this will actually become a norm in the end. And this has actually started from Google and Yahoo. They're going to start rolling this out. So, one way that I would say to you is that you have to look at three things, which are the guidelines that are saying. So, how to authenticate that email is not spam? One simple loophole that you can actually do is that once they're inside of your database, they can simply reply. So then you're sending a message to Google saying, oh, they know each other, so maybe this is not spam. That is one thing to do. Second thing is you can actually always, always, if you're sending emails, always have an unsubscribe button. Okay? That way, you are not being flagged by Google or any of these other platforms. So, which is something that I highly recommend, even if you are sending, if you're sending newsletter, you need to have an unsubscribe button. So, I wanted to bring you that because I feel that in the end, even if you don't send 5,000 emails a day or a week, I think this is going to become the norm. They're trying to protect, in a way, what we get. And as you know, we get a lot of junk. And this is one of the easiest ways. If we're going to be sending out newsletters and getting leads and replying, we should actually try to do a little bit of this. So I really hope you understood the three things that I would actually suggest that you actually do for email personalization for 2024. And is your lead magnets and your website, trying to get more leads on your website, trying to revamp your newsletter. And then the third one is to segment your emails. I know I have loads to share on this subject, but I wanted to give you all of this in just one. And maybe in 3 months or something, we talk about new strategies, or maybe I come back to you and share with you how it was for us changing our lead magnets on our website to get more leads. Hey, that sounds interesting. Okay, guys, I'll see you same time, same place next week. Bye-bye.